Let's talk about overpopulation. You see, abortion is the first line of defense. It'll get out of hand if we sit on the fence. From zygote to fully formed baby in the womb, it's never too early to meet your doom. For the brats that made it out and got away, indoctrinate the kids, then neuter and spay. Super woke parents, therapists, and teachers. It's the cult of gender confusion, and they're the preachers. The groomers that teach our kids to be trans are no different than the pedos that lure kids into vans. For population control or sick pedo sex games, kids are destroyed, the outcome's the same. Parents of old sacrificed the children in high places and groves. Now to family-friendly drag shows, they bring their kids in droves. Drag shows are okay for consenting adults. Don't pass the children through the fires of these pagan sex cults. Strip tease, teabagging, and twerking over the top. This abuse of our children has got to stop. Now it's Drag Queen Story Hour at your local place of books. Men dressed as sexy women with unnatural looks. Put $1 in a sequin G-string strap. They sexualize your kid while they twerk and clap. Hold your son's face and force him to look, then check him out a gender-bending library book. Ads from Balenciaga makes the groomers gaga, and if sexualizing kids just won't suffice, they give a shout-out to the god of child sacrifice. Baal, Moloch, whatever name you want to call, love is love, and they're just maps after all. In all of this, Hollywood is complicit. Kids with BDSM teddy bears are very explicit. Sex with kids isn't exclusive to circles of elites, but power, fame, and money gets the kids between the sheets. Child exploitations are unholy vocations, but the elites love their Epstein Isle vacations. Now it's MAP this and MAP that. A minor attracted person's a pedo, and that's a fact. Before you hurt one of these little ones, consider this. There's a warning in the Bible that you may have missed. Better to hang a millstone around your neck, take a ship offshore and jump off the deck. Drown yourself in the depth of the sea. That'd be better for you than if we're left up to me. Did a serpent give Adam's apple to Eve? Does she have a snake because her name was Steve? We're all being held captive in this trans-American life. Boys, you better find out what she got before you make her your wife. I say you better find out what she got before you make her your wife. He was a she, but now she's a boy, reconfigured like a groomer's toy. I once had a nephew, but now she's a niece, changed over time, piece by piece. The LGBs have been knifed in the back by the groomers and the T's. It's a trans attack, an agenda under siege by maps and trans, turning Peters into Paulas and Roseannes to Dans. Our allies think that we've gone too far, while our enemies would like us to lower the bar. They want us to destroy ourselves from within. Without one battle, they know they could win. Gender is a social construct is such a mess. Now the woman of the year is a man in a dress. What is a woman? The Supreme Court couldn't tell today. They're not biologists, as KBJ would say. After gender affirming genital mutilation, there's a 0% chance for future procreation. First is packing underwear, chest binders, then a double mastectomy. Removal of the uterus and ovaries, a full hysterectomy. Testosterone, estrogen, and puberty blockers. Now it's boys in skirts changing in the girls' lockers. Here's a test. If you chromosomes are XX, then you're the fairer sex. But if you have XY, then my man, you're a guy. God's not a boogeyman under your bed, not your imagination or just in your head. We're all his children, sweet and innocent at first, then some are abused by society's worst. God will punish, but if he wanted me to, I would. He knows how I feel, and it's understood. Your blatant pedophilia makes me want to kill ya. For what you desire, you'd be better off dead. I bring you near to death and put a round in your head. Hellfire and brimstone for you would be fair. No secret thoughts or deeds, God is everywhere. Now it's MAP this and MAP that. A minor attracted person's a pedo, and that's a fact. Before you hurt one of these little ones, consider this. There's a warning in the Bible that you may have missed. Better to hang a millstone around your neck, take a ship offshore and jump off the deck. Drown yourself in the depth of the sea. That'd be better for you than if we're left up to me. Did a serpent give Adam's apple to Eve? Does she have a snake because her name was Steve? We're all being held captive in this trans-American life. Boys, you better find out what she got before you make her your wife. I say you better find out what she got before you make her your wife.